Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the Hawkeyes get it up to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's McNamara. He looks that one in nicely. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. They're going to run it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's 1st down from the 11. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach. Watching your offense take the field, 1st drive of the game, and you're methodical. And you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Finds his man. It's Boston. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, that's a good omen if you're this offense, obviously. It's early in the game. You've got the lead, and the ball's bouncing their way. Nice catch there, David, off the deflection.
A good early omen, for sure, for this offense. Like, when you're getting deflections and you're catching those, that's a good start to this ball game. Let's get some positive juices flowing, because those are breaks that sometimes turn into interceptions, but early in this game, it turns into a big catch.
Looking to pass. It's McNamara. Got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Got his man. Gets out of bounds after the big gain, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Hawkeyes have their offense in high gear with the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Iowa! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time. But when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. It's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Offense set on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Rodgers. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids, and looking for the end zone. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Latu. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It is good. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Hoffman. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Back to throw, it's McNamara. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Boston. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
To the air, it's Rodgers. He makes the connection. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Latu. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Pressure coming. And this defense is bringing the Heat another sack. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Iowa City as we say hello from our broadcast studios.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Washington right back to the line. Trying to find his man on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now on second down after the incompletion. Leaves it with the back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He's going to pass. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play-action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He got it. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll run it to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to the run. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's McNamara. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Looking to move it through the air. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab. It's Boston. They get him down after he makes the catch. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab on the left. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll take another shot here. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. And the Hawkeyes get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gill. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To throw, it's Rodgers. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. The offense lining up for a first down play. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Boston. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They keep attacking through the air. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. From the gun, the ground game. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. With the clock running, this should be the final play. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point in the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game. Let's win every battle. Let's spoil other people's seasons on the way out, even though our season didn't pan the way we wanted it to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.